meteorologist Hannah Gard now for a check of our forecast. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Rob, looking great out there. Over the lakefront, we're seeing a lot of sunshine, and we do have that dry air still around the region today that we saw through the weekend, made things feeling really nice. So we're still in the 60s. We have some low 70s down towards the South Shore with those dew points. That means we'll see that drier air stick around today. Temperatures are still going to be in the low 90s. So in the sun, it's still going to feel pretty hot. We still have that northerly flow, though, that's going to make it feel a little bit better. By the middle of the week, when we're keeping those low 90s, it will feel a little bit warmer because we're going to have that humidity coming back in. But the good news, by the end of the week into the weekend, we might be seeing some lower temperatures that will be more seasonable. So looking ahead, midweek is when that change is going to come around. We'll see a cold front dropping down. That'll bring us a few storm chances. The humidity will return, though, and we'll see those lower temperatures. Right now, that front is up to the northwest of us. We're just seeing some coastal showers popping up off of a little boundary that's in our region, but we're seeing all of this rainfall dropping across Texas and Oklahoma. That's that cold front starting to sag down across the southern plains. That's being driven by a big upper level low pressure system. That's that orange starting to dig across parts of the northern plains. So that big low is popping up that cold front where we're seeing all of that storm activity that's going to push through our area. So playing that out, still going to be pretty warm through midweek, and then we'll see those rain chances associated with that cold front as that low drags across the Great Lakes region. You can see storms all the way up through places like New York, and that high pressure that was keeping things hot over to our west kind of gets pushed down to the southwest. Now that cold front will swing through, and it lingers in our area through the end of the week. So that's going to continue to keep those rain chances high and drop our temperatures. Now I do want to look over to the east because we also have to talk about what's Hurricane Lee, because this is going to play in to the forecast as well, not for us, but for many people across the northeastern U.S. Right now in the tropics, we're tracking a couple of systems. Lee is the closest to us. Right now, a Category 3 hurricane. We also have Margot, a tropical storm out in the central Atlantic. That's a fish storm. And then these two waves off the coast of Africa that are going to start to travel across the central Atlantic. Now, nothing headed our direction. This is all going up to the northwest, and we've been seeing that consistent turn throughout the summer. So Lee is about to make that turn up to the north. Right now, it's not yet. We're starting to see that eye disappearing, maybe going through eye wall replacement here. We're getting some thunderstorms now on the northern side again. It's still set to strengthen a little bit as it heads over to the west, briefly becoming Category 4, then back down. And once it takes that northward turn, it is set to slightly downgrade until we get towards Bermuda, Category 1 hurricane. But if you look up to the north, places in the northeastern U.S. are not out of the woods yet on this system. We could see impacts up from Nantucket up towards Canada by the weekend. So we'll have to watch for that. Right now, it's still staying stronger because it's over some warmer waters. Once we see that north turn, it is going over a little cooler patch of sea surface temperatures there. So that's good news. Here's that front that's over us right now. That's kind of going to dissipate. And what we're watching is the second front. That will consolidate moisture for us that's going to come up from the Gulf. And you can see it's also going to direct Lee up to the northeast. That's what's going to drag it up in that direction because winds around lows go counterclockwise. So it will direct it up towards the northeastern U.S. and Canada. We're going to see that front kind of stall because of Lee's interaction over there. So we might get some storm chances that linger even into the weekend and give us a chance to see maybe some beneficial rainfall. Wednesday this week is going to be the best chance to actually get some storms that will be meaningful until Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When that boundary stalls over us, we could see some storms. So let's look at today. Maybe a couple of storms pop up, but really just going to be that lower humidity. As that boundary sits over us, we could see some storms tomorrow. Same deal, but that cold front coming down Wednesday, it's what's really going to pop up some storm activity, hopefully give us some more widespread rainfall as that front sags into the region. It's also going to bring us some nicer temperatures once we get to the weekend. We're still slightly above normal through Thursday, and then we'll see those temperatures taper off down into the low 90s and upper 80s by Sunday.